Hello, my name is Santosh Kumar. I have an experience of 23 years in teaching mathematics. I have a great passion towards teaching mathematics. In this session, we are going to learn how to teach mathematics in a very effective way, wherein the teachers as well as the students would love to perform better in the classroom. So whenever we talk about teaching mathematics, first and foremost thing is that the teacher need to be very passionate towards that particular subject. Once the teacher is very passionate and interested to teach that particular subject, I think every student would love to perform that particular activities and then do that particular sums in a much better way, whatever is the teacher expecting. So first and foremost thing, the teacher need to possess that particular passion towards mathematics. And the second thing is that the very most important thing is that all the children have a fear of mathematics. That fear of mathematics is the responsibility of the teacher, and then the teachers should make sure that mathematics is not a scary subject. It is a subject where you can score 100 out of 100 in each and every grade, not only in grade 5, grade 6, even in grade 10. I think each and every student can score 100 out of 100, and I think this is the only subject where you can score 100% compared to English and other languages. So it is the responsibility of the teacher to remove that particular fear of mathematics from each and every student. So in order to remove that fear, I think the teacher needs to make that particular subject or that particular concept on that particular day very clear. So there are multiple ways for a teacher to do that particular concept clear. So the teacher can might as well do a lot of activities, and then each and every activity what the teacher is doing should make sure that concept is very clear. For example, when the teacher is performing an activity, I have put it on the board. If in a triangle, this is a triangle. In a triangle, the angle sum property, this is basically related to grade 6 or grade 7. Angle sum property, everybody knows that the sum of all the angles in a triangle, 1, 2 and 3, these three angles all put together, it is 180 degrees. So the same statement, if a teacher is telling it, probably the children might not understand. So but if the teacher does an activity, probably this particular concept would be registered in their mind forever. For example, this is a triangle and these are the angles, and then if I cut this particular angle from this triangle and place it over here, same way this angle I cut it and place it over here, simultaneously this angle also, all these three angles I place it over here. Now if you ask the children what is the sum, then each and every child will say it is 180 degrees. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, the sum of all the three angles in a triangle is equivalent to 180 degrees. This is how you can perform an activity in the classroom. I don't have the manipulators, otherwise I could have shown it in a much better way. But yes, whatever concept you people are teaching should be activity oriented. Basically all the concepts should be taught through activities, and many activities can be done outdoor as well, and you can take the children outdoor and do a lot of measurement activities. You can do a lot of integer activities through you can explain those particular concept of negative numbers, positive numbers through a lot of activities. And activity is one way where you need to make sure the teacher emphasize more on this particular activity so that the concept would be very clear. And one more thing, very important thing for a teacher is whatever concept you are teaching should be connected to real life. I had the privilege of teaching both IGCSE as well as CBSE curriculum, and moreover all the US children, the textbooks or the curriculum is basically confined to the real life. Whatever they teach in the classroom, they make sure that all the concepts are aligned or mapped to real life situations. So unfortunately in India we basically more focused on textbook knowledge and then do a lot of sums and everything. For example, when a teacher is teaching a concept, how to connect to a real life, and this is a building, and I wanted to find out the height of this particular building. So when you're teaching this, everybody knows that how to find out the height of a building. This is basically we are using the Pythagoras theorem. So in the classroom, when you're telling Pythagoras theorem is nothing but the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. So if you are going to tell, or if you are going to teach this particular concept in the classroom in this way, most of the children might not understand this. Likewise, you take the children outside and then show them a building, and then you ask them how to find out the height of this particular building. Probably they will understand this Pythagoras theorem much more, in much better way than in the classroom. So this is the height, and then from this is the hypotenuse, and then the distance from here. From this, we will be able to find out the height of this particular building. So what I'm trying to say is that activity way of teaching and real life situation is one thing where the teacher needs to focus in the particular classroom. And most of the teachers should be, they should come away from doing 2 sums on the board and then giving away 5 to 6 sums on the for the homework. So what happens is, in this particular way, whenever the child is having any doubts at home, they will not be able to clear those particular doubts. So probably what the best way the teacher can do is clear the concept very clear in the classrooms, so that whether they are in the classroom or whether they are at home, they should be able to understand the concept and do each and every sum. So that's one particular way. And I also request all the math teachers or the school managements to have a mathematics laboratory wherein this activities will become a major role, and then let us not confine the children to 4 walls, and we can take the children out to the laboratory and perform lot of activities over there. For each and every grade we have lot of activities, and when the teacher develops this particular activity of having concepts or the sums performed in the math laboratory, the children will understand these particular sums in a much better way. And then we have lot of websites which will give you a differentiated worksheets. In the classroom we have a lot of children with some children are higher order thinking and some children are very slow, some children are average. So for each and every learner we have differentiated. The teacher needs to make sure that she creates a differentiated worksheets. The worksheet should be in such a way that it caters to all the needs of the children. So in that particular way, if the teacher can create those particular worksheets, I think the concept would be understood by the children in much better way. And we have certain websites called Ed Helper. We have Khan Academies, Byju's, to help the children, to give more worksheets, to give more emphasis on the concepts which are being taught by the teachers in a much better. For a teacher to teach in a classroom, she has only 40 minutes, so it is not possible to clear the entire concept in 40 minutes in the classroom. So probably if the teacher can give them the Khan Academies and then Byju's and Ed Helpers and all this, probably the children would be able to learn the concept very well. I hope this session is much productive for each and every teacher. It's a humble request from every school and every math teacher that when you're teaching a concept, make sure that each and every child in the classroom has been taken care of. It's not only that the children who are very good in mathematics are only answering. Make sure that these children who are not able to understand, you go and give a personal attention. And also do a lot of activities, going out of the classrooms and doing a lot of outdoor activities would also help in clearing the doubts of the children. Thank you so much.
Hi everybody, this is Kiriti Damaraju. Like, share and subscribe to Syera TV. Oh, Syera!